So we nearing the spot right now. Got my fishing pole on my back. I got a small tackle box. I ain't bring nothing heavy. I'm going ultra light today. Got my light tackle box. We're gonna see what we could get into today. We got a couple different fishing spots we're gonna hit, but we're gonna spend a day fishing. We gonna I'm gonna be switching lures up, switching baits up, and hopefully we catch us a big one. I was out yesterday. I ain't recorded too much. I was just testing the water out just to see what it's hitting for, cause it's a new pond I never fished before. And I'm gonna see if we could pull some fish out. They had one fish, like, I was fishing with the Duo minnow, DOA minnow. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. It got really good action to it. I had a jig head on the front of it. So I'm gonna be fishing with that again today. I got a decent little colorway going on. It looked like a nice size little minnow. If I was a fish, I'd bite it, so I know they will too. But that's what I'm gonna be starting off with. We're gonna make it to the spot. Yesterday when I was fishing, I seen a really nice sized bass. Like, he was big. And he came up because the water is crystal clear. You can see into the water. The water crystal clear, big bass. He came up, he was following my lure to the bank, but I was fishing off a tunnel. So I kind of walked my way into the water a little bit. But it's a good sign, a clear good sign that they got some really nice fish in here. It's a healthy ecosystem and environment. And I seen crawfish in here too. So I think the crawfish naturally came in here. I don't think they stocked the pond with no crawfish, because it's not really a pond. It's like a reservoir to a canal. And they got alligators in there. So if they got alligators and turtles, 9 times out of 10 they got crawfish, because that's what they feed off of. We got the birds right up here. They're fishing too. I said, you catch anything today? You said you got a couple of them. Oh, okay. What they biting on? Where you going? So we made it to the spot. I'm about to get my setup started. This is the water looking like. It's a nice clear color today. It's a nice little pond. It's deep. Big spots mean big fish, because they got a lot of space to grow, a lot of space and room to grow. It's not like a small pond. It's connected to different spots in different areas. So I'm about to get my rod out, get set up, see if we could get some fish. Got my pole, got my tackle box. So this is what I'm starting off with. I got a nice little swim bait right here. It got some good action in the water, nice decent hook. So I'm gonna have some good hook sets whenever I get a bite. I'm about to get this set up. We're gonna see if we can catch some. So we got some pretty good action in the water. Check it out. So that's how I'm gonna be working the lure. I'm not gonna reel in gradually. I'm gonna be twitching it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of twitching, and I'm gonna reel slow to medium, a slow to mid speed. I'm gonna give it some time to sink. It got a weight inside of it. I'm gonna give it some time to sink. And I'm gonna work it on a slow to medium speed while I'm twitching it. A lot of twitches, a lot of action, because that tail gives off a lot of action, and that's gonna really attract the fish. That's gonna really attract the fish. They're gonna like that. If I was a fish, like I said, if I was a fish, I'd bite it. I'm a hungry fish. I know what I'm doing. This is my pond. I'll bite it, you hear me? So we ain't getting no bites so far on the swim bait. I'm about to switch it up. I'm gonna go to a soft plastic with a spinner. You been fishing here before?
You know, I've fished here a couple times. I haven't caught anything here.
I'm
about to try this little canal right here and see if I catch something.
For sure.
You ever caught some fish here?
Nah, I came here yesterday for the first time, and I was sitting off on that ledge, and they had a big bass was following my bait up to the shore, but he didn't bite it.
Yeah, this water looks real good, but...
Yeah, they got crawfish in here too.
I gotta figure out what they like.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, just experimenting. I know they got them over there though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see.
For sure.
All right, bro.
Yep. We got another young fisherman out here fishing today. We out here looking to get us some fish. So we didn't have no luck at the last location. We're making our way to a new location right now. A spot I hadn't been in about 2 or 3 years. So I'm gonna check it out and see what kind of fish we could come across. Hopefully we catch us some nice size ones, but we're gonna see what's in store. As you could tell, I hadn't been back here in a little while, so it's growing up a little bit on me, but we're making our way. Kind of running into a little situation. Here we are. This is gonna be the spot that we fishing today. A lot of brush for a lot of fish to have some cover. Private property, no hunting, trapping, or trespassing for any purposes is strictly forbidden. Violators will be perpetual date just. Ooh, Rolex. The fish could see colors too. I got a bright red shirt on. I think I should go camouflage. Hey, this smell good. Hey, if you ever outside and you need some bug repellent, use this. It smell like them salmonella candles. But yeah, them bugs out here, they don't play. Like, just how you eat good food, they'll eat you. So you gotta make sure you got your bug repellent on. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we starting off with the Senko. I got it on a little weighted hook. This the watermelon colorway. I got a wacky rig right now. I think it'll work good in the open. Railing towards the lily pads or bass should pick this up. See, I changed my mind on a bug repellent. Think a couple of times before you buy that. I told my mom, I said, don't buy no bug repellent from CVS. Got you feeling like icy hot. My body burning. The bug's supposed to feel like this, not me. Shout out to my mom though. She always be having me hooked up. Yeah, I changed my mind on the Rolex. Alright, so I'm back to the drawing board. I feel like, based off of the data that I collected going out the last couple days, I think it's something with my rod and the color string that I'm using, because the string is white. It's a really bright color. And I know I could see it in the water for at least 12 foot, and I feel like the fish could see it as well too. I saw a big bass follow my bait all the way up to the bank on the first day, and he didn't bite it. I feel like he saw the line. Like, fish are really smart. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change my rod and my reel setup. I'm gonna be using my first rod and reel that I ever had. I'm gonna be changing my line. It's some really good braided line. It's a natural color and it blends in with the water so it'll be invisible to the fish. And we're gonna try a couple new baits as well today and see if we could get us on some fish today. So I'm gonna change the line right now. We're gonna get out there and get on them. So this is the setup that I've been using for the past couple days. This is a Mustad Razor medium action pole. It's 6'6" with 15-pound line and test. This right here is actually the first fishing pole that I ever had. I caught my first bass off of this pole. It got a Symmetry Shimano reel on it, and this is a Carbon Light Bass Pro rod. As you can tell, I've been using it for a really long time. My rod tip is broken as well too. I used to always ride my bike and it used to get stuck in between the spokes of my bike and it would just chew it up, but I still used it. The reel is also becoming sticky as well too from the interiors coming out. But this was always a really good setup for me. It always got the job done, and I created a lot of memories with my friends with this pole, this rod and reel. So I'm gonna be recycling this today and renovating it slightly. I'm gonna be taking this line off of here. This is 30-pound braid, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna be transferring the braid from the Carbon Light rod to this Ozarka 6'6" medium action rod and reel setup. So I got my pole right here. I got my line right here. I'm gonna be feeding the line through the end of my rod right into our Ozarka pole. We got a full spool Ozarka trail. And we got an empty symmetry spool. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut this line. And I'm gonna put this crankbait on. This crawfish colored crankbait. Remember how we declared that they had crawfish in that first pond we went to? We're gonna go back to that spot with this crankbait and see if we could get us some big ones. So we got our crankbait tied. We're gonna go ahead and cut this excess string off. Then we're gonna go out to the fishing spot and see if we could catch some. We got some good action in the water today. You see him in there eating them fish eggs? That's Lake Venomous. He'll put you in the hospital. Him right there? That's a water moccasin, and he'll put you in the hospital. You see, you're not scared. You wanna eat some snake tonight? I can make it happen. Me and Zoe are doing data analysis on the fish, so what does it say about the walking catfish?
So it says that the walking catfish is a species of freshwater, air-breathing catfish native to the Southeast Asia.
So based on our research, when is the best time to catch bass?
So the best time to catch bass is in the morning
Why is that?
because they're more active, and then when they wake up, they're very, very grumpy and very hungry. So if you put like a fake worm in the water, they're gonna think it's a real worm, so they're gonna eat it, but then they're gonna get catched.
Yeah. Thanks for the research though.
You're welcome.
Alright, we in the country, so I'm about to throw my my bug repellent on, my icy hot / bug repellent. I can't play no games today, it's real out here. The animals, they got real animals out here. They got rougarous out here. If you know, you know.
What's rougarous?
Alright.
Malachi, can you spray my neck, bro?
Hey, it ain't no joke. We got the antiques out. We not playing no games. And I got my file. Alright, so we headed down to the 150-year-old pond right now. I got my antique grass cutter with me. Anything that come in the way, I'm knocking it down. They got brush coming, I'm knocking that down too. But we're making our way down. We're gonna clear some brush, and we're gonna look out for snakes. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we're coming up on the pond right now. Taking my time. It looks sketchy back here, I ain't gonna lie. It look really sketchy. Alright, so this the pond right here. I'm about to get active and see if we could catch us some fish. They got real big fish in here too. This is a very old pond. This pond is older than my grandma and she 82. I'm currently using a crawl. I've been out here fishing for 3 days and ain't catching not one fish. I'm taking a walk of shame home right now. I'm gonna reevaluate the situation and we definitely gonna have a part 2. Thanks for tuning in.